please raise your hand? That's amazing. Let's give them a huge round of applause. And today is World Blood Donor Day. Hearty congratulations to all of you. More power. Shalamanchali and Sonu Sood garu onto the stage. May I request the representatives from UBLOOD to kindly come up with a bouquet. Jagdish Garani bouquet అందించవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నాము. సోను సూద్ గారికి వెల్కమ్ చెప్తూ, దేవుడు ఎలా ఉంటాడో తెలియదు కానీ సోను సూద్ గారు అయితే మనందరికీ తెలుసు. ఐఎమ్ రైట్? అబ్సల్యూట్లీ. మానవత్వం మనిషిలో ఖచ్చితంగా ఉండాలి, ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళు మంచి చేయాలి అని పిలుపిచ్చే గొప్ప మానవతామూర్తి, ఫిలాంథ్రోపిస్ట్, our favorite actor. Welcome to Hyderabad, Sonu. All right, thank you so much. And on this very special occasion, Jagdish Garu, I'd like to ask you a few questions with your permission. Can we have the mic, please? Sir, firstly, what is UBLOOD all about?
Yeah, it's all about blood donor service, and I would start with it's a very good cause, a cause playing with the human emotion in such a way that we don't know anybody falls where into emergency, and there are a lot of lives we are losing in a day if you take across pan India. So to avoid that, to save those lives, I was struggling on this, and it's not one day journey. I can tell you, it's a thought process started from UBLOOD to urbanization of blood donor service. तो ये 125 करोड़ के लिए मामला है, ये 125 करोड़ के लिए लाइफ सेव करना है. वो कैसे सेव करना है? It is possible only when 135 crore people will come on this UBLOOD app. So that way it is useful for everyone, every nook of the corner of the pan India.
Awesome. Going forward, we wish you more power and more people to register for this.
Thank you.
Sonu ji, I'd like to know about your association and how did this originate, and tell us about your collaboration with UBLOOD.
First of all, thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much, Jagdish Garu. No, sir. I always believe that when you try to give back to the society or when you try to save lives, it's like a mission. You can't do it alone. You can have a thought, you can have a vision that, okay, I want to help so many people. But till you have many more hands that join you, and then only that, that movement can start. We all have experienced, especially, when I was trying to help people during COVID times, second wave also, a lot of people were struggling with blood. They were not getting the groups that they wanted, plasma, a lot of things. We connected with almost, lakhs of people across the country. And we realized that how important it is that someone somewhere sitting in a very small village also wants to help, but he doesn't know how to go about it. He is always struggling whom to call, where to go, what to do. So I think it was very important to have a platform where everyone is connected. I always believe that, when you want to help people, it's all about connecting those dots. UBLOOD is a platform where the entire family of people who want to help others, who want to save lives will be there. If we have so many people, and I would ask, how many of you have donated blood to someone you don't know? Okay, we go to a blood bank, we donate blood, and we said, okay, we have done your job, which is great. But sometimes you have those rare blood groups which someone needs, but they're not getting the right connection. They don't know the means to reach out to you. But I think UBLOOD will be a platform where everyone will be connected. Anywhere XYZ needing a blood group, if he is registered with UBLOOD, they will put a request, okay, I need so and so blood group, and automatically who's a donor, who's already on the group, will be able to reach out to you, will be able to save your life. So I think it's very, very important for all of us to be there, to ask our friends, families, put it on your social media platforms that please be on the group, and you will see how you will be saving lives. You will be spreading that word of positivity. So I think it's a very big day that today we are making you a part of a UBLOOD family. And we promise that together we'll save many, many more lives. This is just the beginning. Still miles to go, but the journey is on.
Absolutely. We always feel that charity or being good and being human in the society is most important. But we don't know how to do that little thing. And you collaborating with anything, you've touched millions of hearts. So this is another passionate collaboration, I feel. What is the vision going forward?
You know, I think you always take that first step, and then the blessings start doing the magic. You know, when I started my journey of helping people, I never knew how to send people back to their homes, how to take those permissions for the flights, how to help them in education, how to get those surgeries done, how to get them jobs generated. So I stepped in and things started helping. With UBLOOD also, our mission is to connect the whole country on this platform. Yesterday, we just gave a teaser and we had thousands of people coming in, spreading that word. And today, on a very special day, when we present this platform to the world, I promise you that the idea is to make this whole nation a UBLOOD family, where everyone will be helping everyone. And I think that's the mission, to save as many lives we can, and we will.
Absolutely. Mr. Jagdish ji, we would like to know from you what is the vision, download, and what is the main aim of the UBLOOD?
The main aim, as I said, to save the lives. To save the lives of 135 crore people. It is only possible if all 135 crore people will become donors on this app.
Great.
Why? Because we are trying to reduce the downtime. The downtime is the key. Wherever the traffic jams, anywhere, any part of India, even in US, I live in US 25 years, it's a minimum 15 minutes to reach the hospital. So anybody is in emergency, middle, lower or high, we treat that as a golden hour. So golden hour means an hour, it's every minute matters. So
have you come across anything, such incident where that 15 minutes golden period was very crucial?
We see
Yeah.
From childhood onwards, I'm saying a lot of people are losing lives. Some I know, many I may not know, across the country.
Yeah.
So that's what brother is trying to help me, Sonu sir, to make it more aware. So इसलिए मैं 125 करोड़ का मामला बोलता हूँ, ये political language है. But when it comes to 135 crore people, it's pretty used for 135 crore people. Anybody can get into emergency.
Absolutely, sir.
My father is 77, he's here chairman. So I live in New York, my brother is here, we live in New York. So, but who helps them?
True.
So that's what I'm trying to struggle for a couple of years. I'm an MTech MBA, so I have some technology, I have some idea. So it's all great journey for 9 years. It's not one day. So it's generated from Uber, I can tell you. So Uberization of driver and passenger. So I made an idea, so ideation, and then to patent. So that way the patent, I got global patent saying that a donor and a receiver.
Okay.
How do we get close? So that's how I got into this development.
Okay.
Then once it is developed, so we realized that, how do we reduce the downtime? So then we use the geofix. So let's take an example. Somebody met with an accident right near Avasa. So near and around Avasa, everybody who are donors on this app must be requesting, begging for everybody's life. So that's my request. So this app's need, and it should be effective. And every minute is countable in golden hour. That's how it's relating. So that it is free. We're just giving it free for entire 135 crores. And it is free for all the providers. Take it, Apollo Hospital is a provider, Chiranjeev Blood Bank is a provider, and Red Cross is a provider, and then take any law labs, Vijaya, any labs is a provider, any fitness center is a provider. So we're trying to bridge the gap between 135 crores and these providers. That way, this emergency van, the EMI specialist will have this app. He can look out. So that way we gave the geofix with artificial intelligence, who are available in this area and what are the blood group the patient required, who is in need. It will match.
Fantastic.
And
so artificial
I'm sorry,
technology.
just 1 minute.
Please.
So that way that van can get into that complex, get into this hotel, get into anywhere, whoever matches. So he's eligible, capable, willing. That is also their criteria. So one may not match, other may match. But anyway, we are trying to reduce the downtime to 0. That is the idea of this app. It's a blood donor service app, like Uber.
Absolutely.
We are not a blood bank. We are not a hospital. So we are trying to bridge the gap between all these providers and the people, those who are in need, to save the lives. So in this mission, it's being today World Blood Donors Day. And I'm very happy that brother is associated with Mr. Sonu Sood. So he wants to introduce and make sure this is helpful to entire 135 crore people of India.
On that note, a huge round of applause for this great collaboration. And can we have the AV please all about UBLOOD?
या मम्मी, या फिर कोई फिल्मी हीरो, या कोई सोशल मीडिया इन्फ्लुएंसर जिसे आप अपनी पर्सनल लाइफ या सोशल लाइफ में फॉलो करते हैं। वैसे आपका अपने बारे में क्या ख्याल है? अगर मैं ये कहूं कि आप भी हीरो बन सकते हैं तो आप चौंक जाएंगे ना? भारत में हर साल 12 मिलियन यूनिट से अधिक ब्लड की आवश्यकता होती है और केवल 9 मिलियन यूनिट ही अवेलेबल हो पाते हैं। जरा ये सोचिए कि हम हर साल 30 लाख यूनिट के कारण कितनी जानें खोते होंगे। शायद इतनी ही जितनी एक सुपर हीरो भी नहीं बचा सकता। भारत में हर दूसरे सेकंड में ब्लड डोनर की जरूरत पड़ती है और अगर ये ब्लड डोनर या ब्लड सही समय पर मिल जाए तो अकेले भारत में हर साल 45 लाख लोगों की जान बचाई जा सकती है। अरे फिर देर किस बात की? यही तो मौका है हीरो बनने का, किसी की जान बचाने का। इसलिए बिना संकोच के ब्लड डोनेशन के लिए आगे आए और भी किसी की लाइफ बचाने में खुद हीरो बने। इस वर्ल्ड ब्लड डोनेशन डे पर आप जहां भी हो, UBLOOD ऐप पर खुद को रक्तदाता के रूप में रजिस्टर करें और जीवन बचाने के मिशन में मेरे साथ हीरो जैसी एंट्री मारें। से यस टू ब्लड डोनेशन, से यस टू लाइफ। हीरो का इंतजार नहीं करते तो हीरो नहीं बनते ना। आइए आज ही UBLOOD ऐप पर रजिस्टर करें और खुद एक सुपर हीरो बने। जय हिंद।
Jai Hind, guys. Are we all ready to say yes to become a hero? UBLOOD event lo palgonadam chala anandanga undi. Sonuji, may I request you to give your keynote address and share some touching stories with us?
You know, I'm an engineer. I did my engineering in electronics, and then I wanted to become an actor. Never knew a single soul in this industry, neither in Mumbai nor in Hyderabad. And with a lot of dreams, I came to Mumbai and started doing movies. Became a part of big blockbusters, big numbers. And then I thought, there can't be anything better than this. I'm achieving what I wanted. The dreams are coming true. I'm seeing those big box office numbers. Success is there. Everything is there. And this is what I always wanted. And then the pandemic hit. Then I started connecting with people. The kind of love that I got, the kind of satisfaction that I got helping an unknown somewhere in any part of the world was million times more than all the films put together. You boast that, you know, your movie has done 100 crore business or a 500 crore business, but I tell you, if you save one life in your entire life, that's worth more than thousands of crores of box office number in all the films put together. And I think that was magical. if you would have asked me how to help people, I had no clue. Like I said, in last 2.5 years, we have done close to 4,100 life-saving surgeries, from kidney transplants to liver transplants, to name a surgery. In Hyderabad, we have done hundreds. We're teaching close to 21,400 kids in entire country. I plan to open an orphanage and a old age home in Shirdi, which the work is going on. Skill development centers in Bangalore, in Punjab. So there are a lot of things that I want to do, but it's not possible to do it alone. You can just dream that you want to do, and I don't know how it will happen. But when you come across noble souls like Jagdish ji and all, so I think that also motivates you that, man, there are people who want to do good. There are people who are working for the society selflessly. They want to save lives. They want to give back to the society. They are inspiring people. They are connecting people. So it's very important to think about others. My mom always used to say one thing. She's not around. I'm sure wherever she's listening to this. She said कि कभी अपनी मुट्ठी खोल कर तो देख, शायद तेरी हाथ की लकीरों में किसी की जान बचाना लिखा हो. So it's very important to realize that you are worth saving a life. I had sent close to 7.5 lakh people during pandemic, and all these 7.5 lakh people became our volunteers. They were the daily wage earners earning 120 bucks a day, 200 rupees a day. They were not well-established, successful people, but they were the ones who got that help, and now they were living in the villages. I made them volunteers. I said, man, you are from which village? UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, Andhra, Telangana, whichever you are. If you find a needy, get us the contact and we'll help them. And they became that contact. वो जरिया बने हम तक पहुंचने का, and we could save those lives. And those people, those poor people, became the heroes in their villages. And people used to say, "Yaar, boss, isne meri jaan bachai." And they became very, very popular. They became the real leaders of that village, and now still they are doing it. I remember the floods had hit in Bihar, and a lot of people lost their jobs. Houses were brought down. So I was approached by a steel brand. So they said, "Ki yaar, Sonu, we want you to be a brand ambassador of our brand." And a very big celeb was already the brand ambassador of that. So he said, "What would you charge?" I said, I need to make 100 houses. So I'll identify those people, and you have to help us make. And we started making houses in UP, Bihar, Jharkhand. A light brand approached me. I said, we need to light 20 villages. A paint brand approached me. I said, we need to paint few villages. So this is how the word started spreading and people started coming in. So my advice to all of you would be, from my personal experiences, don't wait to become successful. People say, when I'll give back to society, when I'll become rich, when I'll become famous, when I'll become very established in my life, that's the time I'll start giving back to the society. Don't wait for the time. Time is now. You can do today also. You don't need money to help others. You need time. You just need that time. Ki boss, out of 24 hours in a day, at least I'll spend 1-2 hours for someone. I'm available. So someone shouldn't think twice calling you. When I get down to my house, there are 500, 600 people every day coming from all different parts of the country, and I spend time with them. I ask them what is the problem and all. So a lot of people said, "Yaar, kaise karega tu? Chalta hi rahega." Whole country is 150 crore population. People are suffering. This is not going to end. So there has to be a stop where you say, "Ki boss, nahi yaar, main bas ho gaya mere se aur nahi hoga." So I said, when all these people who they sell a bicycle in the village, they buy a ticket, come, they sell their cooler, they sell their mobile phone, and when they come to you with a hope, at least you have to put an effort helping them. मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ, उम्मीद और कोशिश दो बहुत ही बड़े शब्द हैं. अगर कोई आपसे उम्मीद लगाकर आता है तो उसके लिए कोशिश जरूर कीजिए, बिकॉज काम होना वो इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, पर उसको ये लगना चाहिए कि आपने उसके लिए कोशिश किया. To help you, at least tried. That is very, very important. So at least try. Surprise people. A watchman in your building, a cook, a maid working in your house. उसको बोलना कि यार बॉस, आपके अगले महीने की बच्चे की फीस हम भरेंगे यार. So that should be a surprise. They don't need to ask you कि यार मेरी help करो. And I tell you, if you're living a life in which people are not expecting anything from you, or they're hesitant to ask help from you, I promise you are not living a good life. The time when people will hope that if we ask something from that individual and a life can change or will get some kind of help, that's the time you'll be successful. So please be one where people come to you and with a hope and you make that happen. And all I can say is, me as Sonu Sood, whatever little I can do, be a part of your mission. Please call me anytime. I'm always there 24/7, 365 days. And yes, together we will change lives. We will bring many more smiles together. And I'm ready to follow your footsteps, but as long as you're ready to help a poor. So I'm always there. Thank you so much. And I feel very privileged to stand beside Jagdish Bhai. You know, when I met him for the first time, I knew he's a true gem who's been thinking about people. And every time we spoke, it's always about how to help people, how to save a life. And I promise you, Jagdish Bhai, you know, on all the missions that we planned together, and next time when we come again on this platform, respected father will be really proud. He's really is proud of you. But I'll tell you, sir, this is just a beginning, and we'll do many more things together, and we will make you more proud. And love you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thanks for all your time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you for those kind words, Sonuji. And now it's time for the launch of the app. May I request all of you to kindly scan or go to your Play Store and download the UBLOOD application. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the UBLOOD mobile application launch by none other than Sonu, the God Sood. You can scan as well or download from your Play Store. And may I request representatives from UBLOOD to present a bouquet and felicitate Sonuji for doing the honors once again. Thank you.
And all I can say to all of you is, you guys have Facebook apps or Instagram or TikTok or Twitter, whatever. But if you don't have UBLOOD on your phone, you are not a complete human being, I promise you.
As you know, everybody knows that might be directly or indirectly you have witnessed hospital. And you see, there are two people are standing. So I am from medical background. He's from the movie background. The next man, Joy, is from the business background. This is very, very important, because if these three go together, and definitely you can pump blood to the Savior. So that's how, because today everybody knows that a world's a donor's blood day, because you see, there are so many myths. Suppose if I donate, my being a doctor, I would like to explain two or two things. And see, there are so many myths. If I donate blood, I may fall sick, I may go down, because still the myth is there, because in India, because a lot of rural background, because it's a big challenge what you have taken, Jagdish ji and your family. It's not a small thing, small task, because there are a lot of procedures. Of course, you are creating a digital platform, but because it's another challenge for you people, still our rural India, because majority of the people, they are not having the smartphones. My dear Sonuji, of course, you are anchor told, because you are the real hero. Because what you told, I was sitting there, I really carefully, listen your words. Because people will get and gain a lot of properties, but you have to at least feel for the small word, at least word, no cause. You should say the people, the fellow human being, unconditionally is suffering. At least you should say one word, please go to that hospital. Please register if you want blood, this UBLOOD app. That word, it doesn't cost anything to you, I hope, because it doesn't cost any penny. We all take it forward definitely, Sonuji, because you are the noble cause. You are the great son of this soil. I request all the audience, why don't you give a standing ovation to our big boss, Sonuji. I look very small because we will definitely look into that. And because my coming over here, because this thanks to our lovable young boy, that Shankar, who is doing a lot of social service, I hope. And but that's the reason, the noble cause, I have come all the way. I wish you all the best, because dear Jagdishi, kindly take it the challenge. Rural people doesn't carry the smartphones. It's a challenge for you. I know how to take. I wish you all the best, and thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Ramesh Garu.
We're trying to make it as a linguistic specific, the local language. And as I told you, it's not one-day journey. It's an idea, ideation, patent, then to the development, then development to the execution to the unwilling to the people. So unwilling to the 125 crore people का मामला है. So 125 crore का मामला किसी को देना है, पहले आते हैं हमारा नरेंद्र मोदी जी का. मैं सोचा था, so I should go through some politician or who is in prominent ministry or health ministry. That was my thought process. That was in 2019. But by the time I realized it passed 2 years. It's been being a pandemic, COVID. So by the time I land here in India, Mother India, it was 2022 February. So I still don't have any idea. Still, I am not getting any appointment from anybody, any of the chief minister or any of the celebrity. I don't have any direction until April. But we were pushing through. You see my CSO, Mr. Vadanji, Chief Strategy Officer. I have Mr. Hemant, my digital technical head. We have excellent crew. We really worked hard. We have no revenues. God's grace, I'm lucky. I have support. It's all self-funded. And I'm being the founder, my father being the chairman, a lot of people behind it. So it's a very close loop. And somehow we made it happen because in the interest of 7 billion people, technically, if we talk about globally. So that's how this app is going to serve, and that's how this app is very effective. So we truly believed in it. So ade antaru kadamma, sankalpa balam unte anni baane avutayi. So sankalpan nerverustam tappagunda. So if you have will and wish, yes, we will make it. So definitely one of the causes I'm falling through, really following our real hero, Mr. Sonu Sood ji, the way he is doing. Pandemic is given a path. It gave a real path to so many heroes. Now he wants to make all 135 crore people as individual heroes. That's what that video says about. Amazing video. Amazing, brother. That message itself is, everybody has inside a hero. So I just made to the platform, but taking it to the people, making it to the people, and useful to the people, and useful for the great need. Great need is a life. Life is important to everybody. That's what I see. And looking at this journey, that connection is important. I don't know how to connect Mr. Sonuji. So it's all happened. There is one thing we all get connected, I can tell you. As he rightly said, if we are intent, our intent is pure. If we are pure in thinking pure, definitely we'll connect. I'll tell you why. Because he is doing immense service. He was attending for Ankura hospitals in Vijayawada. So I just started with Mr. Shankar. He's one of the philanthropists from Warangal. He joined us as one of our Jai Swaraj, JSW TV, as a communication manager. And due to his immense service, Sonu sir recognized him, and brother said, you know, Mr. Shankar, why don't you come to Vijayawada? So that's how he's real serviceman from Warangal. So he goes house to house, cause to cause, people to people, situation to situation, wherever happens, whatever happens. So he's a professor, English professor. It doesn't matter. That's what Sonu sir gave a message. No matter what we are, where we are, how you are, how much you can do, it's not money, it is just service also. Service is motto. That's how we got connected. And then I spoke to him. It's all 15 days back it happened. It happened to be very close to this World Blood Donors Day. And he agreed for it. And I really, bottom of the heart, I thank him for this in short time, making it happen being World Blood Donors Day. And we made it happen. Thank you.
सर आप कितने बार डोनेट करते हो लाइक कैसे आपका मतलब कुछ है शेड्यूल कि ये करना है इसमें
You know, regularly what we do, हम लोग करते रहते हैं, you know, ये donate करते रहते हैं. But you know, when you talk about UBLOOD, how it's different from other things is कि you get connected with the real needy. You know, you are on the app, you get a tinkle that, you know, so and so needs your blood group, and you can go directly to the hospital, you can donate the blood, and you feel nice because this person needed me and I'm there for the individual. So the whole process is beautiful. You know, it's not just about giving, but it gives the doctors the right time also, that how long the donor is going to you know, take time to reach the hospital, so that, you know, they can prepare accordingly. Okay, he's 15 minutes away, he's 10 minutes away and all. So I think all those details are there. So that's the difference between a normal just going and giving, which is very good and which is very important. But otherwise, I feel that everyone should be there also, so that the right time you can be there. You might be going after every 6 months to donate, for example. But maybe after a month, someone needs your blood group and you are there on the blood group app, and, you know, someone calls you and you can just go and save a life. So I think that's what the edge this platform has.
All the best.
Sonu, so my question is, before signing it or, you know, getting into this project, you must be searching, you know, what is the apps is all about. I just want to know the one point which really you liked it, and the point you think it's getting still delayed and it has to be added.
You know, when during the second wave, when we were you know, sending blood to different hospitals across the country, so we had made a Telegram group, and on our WhatsApp groups, I still have in my phone. It's called SCF Plasma Group, SPF Blood Donors Group. So people were coming, joining, sending back, you know. So every state, every city had few people who were just coordinating that stuff. So that time we thought that why not have a platform where it happens automatically. You know, people are somewhere someone sitting in one small village, we are not able to reach out to him, and he has that, he's got the rare blood group, and how can he come and help? I remember there was a case in Delhi during the second wave. They were not getting this particular blood group, and we had got an individual from Karnal. So he drove, you know, 100 kilometers to give that blood during the pandemic to an unknown person. So I wish that why not, I wish we could have a platform where someone was around and he would have just come forward. So I think this is very important for everyone to have, you know, on your phone, so that at least it can save a life. So even if you are able to save one life, you imagine this platform is worth. So I think that's the reason. This is not something which is just a need, it's a must have on your phone for yourself and for someone you want to save.
To be upgraded, what one added one
So,
you think?
you know, I feel the upgradation will happen every single day with the need. When you are connecting people, when you're seeing, oh yeah, this thing is needed, okay, let's add that. So this is how the technology grows. With every single day, what is missing. So far, it's going on great. But yes, we are exploring new verticals, how we can fulfill those gaps. And it's a learning experience for us also every day. But we'll make sure that it's a foolproof, it's a state of art, which is, you know, phenomenal for everyone to use and easy to use.
And Sir, Rabi, you can see fourth wave people are talking about. Bombay mein cases are coming up. What do you have to say about it? Like, you think something, the infrastructure should be ready, and from your side, your team is working out on some specific features.
We are already doing that, but like I said, fortunately, what I feel, what my take is from all the experience that I have, we are not going to face that kind of a situation where, the lockdown happened and a lot of people suffered because, we are vaccinated, our immunity levels are better, people are more careful, and, the masks are, brought back. So I think it's very important to use as much as you can if the cases are rising. But I feel the awareness is more and people are better equipped to deal with the situations. But yes, now we are living, and I think we will have to live with these kind of things coming back again and again. And I hope that, we don't lose any more lives and people don't suffer the way they had to suffer during the first and second wave. Yeah.
We just heard that news that it's something customer care you are introducing. Is it right news? I mean, you're planning something on that where people can connect. Like, you are a brand now. Sonu Sood.
క్వశ్చన్ మీకు హియర్
Yes, please.
అంటే సార్ అంటే ఈ మన దేశంలో అంటే ప్రజలకి హెల్త్ కాన్షియస్ విషయంలో కానీ ఈ బ్లడ్ డొనేషన్ విషయంలో కానీ బ్లడ్ డొనేషన్ చేసే విషయంలో ఇంకా కమర్షియల్గానే ఆలోచిస్తున్నారు చాలామంది అని చెప్పేసి అంటూ ఉన్నారు. అంటే మీరు ఈ విషయంలో ప్రజల కాన్షియస్ విషయంలో కానీ ఈ విషయంలో మీకు వచ్చిన రిపోర్ట్ ఏంటి సార్, ఎలా ఉంది ఇప్పుడు?
Sure. First, I want to clarify that, we are not related to any of those malpractices going on with organs or the blood. And that's the reason first itself, the technology, the ideation came through urbanization, bringing them together, 135 crores, becoming as donors, and then bridging between the providers and the donors is the service, as a blood donor service is the main purpose of this app. So definitely we are not a blood bank, definitely we are not a hospital, definitely we are not a lab, definitely we are not a fitness center to do any of those, and we are not related, and we are not concerned too.
అంటే ప్రజల్లో కూడా గేమ్ యాప్స్కి ఎక్కువ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఇస్తున్నారు కానీ హెల్త్ యాప్స్కి ఎక్కువగా అంత ఇంట్రెస్ట్ చూపించడం లేదు కదా. సో అంటే ఇది ఇంకా పెరగాల్సిన అవసరం ఉందా ఈ హెల్త్ యాప్స్?
ముఖ్యంగా చెప్పాను కదా మీకు, ఇది 135 కోట్ల మందికి సంబంధించిన 135 కోట్ల మందికి ఎప్పుడు ఎవరికి ఎమర్జెన్సీ వస్తుందో. నాకు 56 years, నా చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి నేను చూస్తున్నాను చాలామందిని. సో నాకు తెలిసి నాకు తెలియక ఎన్నో లైఫ్స్ పోయి ఉంటాయి. I don't know, but the count brother has told clearly, Sonu sir. So how many lives we are losing now? And at present, ఎంతమందిని మనం లూజ్ అవుతున్నాం, ఎంతమందిని సేవ్ చేయొచ్చు అనే దానికి దిస్ యాప్ ఈజ్ ద సొల్యూషన్. సొల్యూషన్ ఎట్లా అంటే మీరు చూసారు ఎంత దగ్గర తేవచ్చు. ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కూడా చెప్పాను. ఒక యాక్సిడెంట్ అయితే కనుక ఇక్కడ ద డౌన్ టైం 0 చేయొచ్చు మనం. బట్ దట్స్ పాసిబుల్ ఓన్లీ we all have to be on this app. అంటే 135 కోట్ల మంది ఈ యాప్ మీద రావాలి. 135 కోట్ల మందిలో ఏ ఫ్యామిలీకి అవసరం వస్తుందో తెలియదు, వచ్చినప్పుడే ఫీల్ అవుతారు. సో ఐ ఫీల్ దట్ అంటే మనం ఇది రైట్ టైము, అవేర్నెస్, టెక్నాలజీ, స్టార్టప్స్, ఇట్స్ ఆల్ లైక్ ఇట్స్ ఆల్ మిక్స్ అండ్ మ్యాచ్, మొత్తం అన్నీ కలిసికట్టుగా రూపొందించగలిగాం అనేది మా టీం కానీ మేము కానీ దీనికి ఊతం ఇస్తున్న సోను సూద్ బ్రదర్ కానీ వీఆర్ ఆల్ హ్యాపీ దట్ వీఆర్ గివింగ్ అండ్ గిఫ్టింగ్ అండ్ గివింగ్ ఇట్ బ్యాక్ టు అవర్ కంట్రీ మదర్ ఇండియా. మన దేశానికి ఎంతో కొంచెం తిరిగి ఇస్తున్నాం అనే సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్ అయితే క్లియర్గా ఉంది అనిపిస్తుంది.
I still remember in front of a PGI hospital in Lucknow, someone just clicked a picture of a little boy who had an accident and he was dying with the parents, and they were crying, and they made a small video and they tagged me that please help, he's in front of PGI. That's it, in Lucknow. So I called my friend, I said please just go there in front of PGI, get this family, and we got him admitted to a hospital. We saved that boy. He was a 4-year-old kid. So again, coming to that point, people who don't have a smartphone, we will make sure, and I have got connected with a lot of people now, we still are, so the people will be there in all those villages. There are a lot of people now, people are more tech savvy than us, even in smaller belts. So we'll make sure that, someone will connect with someone to reach out to us. It's about those connecting dots. I'm sure, a lot of people won't be, like you said, won't be having smartphones, but definitely they'll be having people around them who will guide them to connect to us. So we'll make sure that we'll reach out to them and the help is provided at the right time. I feel it's very, very important. We have seen during COVID how important the blood was. It played a very, very important role in saving lives. And we also realized that a lot of people face those difficulties in connecting with the right donors. So we always wanted a platform in which a donor and a receiver can connect directly and can save a life. So I think UBLOOD is one platform which will cater to all the problems that the donors or the receivers fail. If someone wants to donate a blood, if someone wants to receive a blood, if you have a UBLOOD app on your phone, so it will make life easy for you and it will help you save a life. It will save time. It will help the donor reach the hospital fast. Even the doctors will know how much time the donor will take. So I think it was a need of the hour where a platform like UBLOOD was required to save millions.
సో సార్ చాలామంది బ్లడ్ డొనేట్ చేయడానికి చాలా ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, బ్లడ్ ఇవ్వడానికి కానీ లేకపోతే బ్లడ్ డోనర్స్ కనెక్ట్ చేయడం. బ్లడ్ డొనేట్ చేయడానికి చాలామంది భయపడుతూ ఉంటారు, ఏదైనా హెల్త్ ఇష్యూ వస్తుందనో లేకపోతే వీక్ అవుతాం, అట్లాంటి వాళ్ళకి ఎటువంటి మోటివేషన్?
No, I want to say to everyone, there's a very big myth that people feel that if they donate blood, they'll get weak, they'll have some kind of a problem, they will face some health issues. If you donate blood, you become healthier. This is the rule of life. Everyone should donate blood. So when you have a platform like UBLOOD, I think it'll tell you when you're required, the need of the hour, like we say, the urgency, the need when you need to go and do your bit. Because everyone wants to donate blood. They said, okay, we'll donate one day. When once we'll get free from the office, when we'll get free from the education, vacation, we'll donate blood. But I think with UBLOOD, it will tell the time has come. The time has come to save a life. The time has come to donate a blood. Time has come to come forward and be a part of the family. And I want to tell everyone, in today's time, when you have all these, social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all these entertaining apps on your phone, it's high time to have a UBLOOD on your phone, because that will make you more human. That will make you realize that there's nothing more important than saving a life. So if you believe in humanity, if you believe in giving back to the society, download the app now, and I promise you this will be more satisfying than all the apps put together.
సార్ సోను గారు చాలా కమర్షియల్గా ఆలోచిస్తుంటారు, అందరూ డెలివరీ యాప్స్ ఇంకేవో పెడతా ఉంటారు, కానీ జై గారి ఆలోచన మీకు ఎలా అనిపించింది? బ్లడ్ డొనేట్ చేయడానికి కూడా ఒక యాప్ ఉంటే బాగుంటుంది, లైఫ్ సేవ్ చేయొచ్చు అనేది ఈ ఆలోచన మీకు ఎలా అనిపించింది?
I would like to first of all thanks Jagdish Garu for such a noble thought. It's a free app. It doesn't charge you anything. It's for the needy. And like I said, a thought like this only comes when you are actually on the ground. When you have seen people facing problems of not getting blood, or they are losing lives, that's a time that thought comes, boss. It's not about what you're doing, it's about what you want to do. And I'm glad that Jagdish Garu thought about UBLOOD, and now we have a very simple platform for you, that that all the hard work that has been put in to make this platform, now you just have to enjoy, bring a smile on someone's face, save a life, and I think your job is done.
సార్ మీ లైఫ్లో ఎప్పుడైనా ఫేస్ చేయాల్సి వచ్చిందా రియల్ లైఫ్లో బ్లడ్ అవసరం?
Because the whole of country was calling me, and at that time I wish UBLOOD was there with us and we could save so many lives, but they say better late than never. Now we are UBLOOD family, and we promise that from now on in this country no one will have any problem with the blood need.
No more losing lives.
No more losing lives. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Look like a picture. Abhi,
క్లోజ్